Hey guys, let me adjust my camera. It's me, Dominique. Today I decided to do this video because I guess I felt compelled to do it. I've been going back and forth with myself about doing this video, this subject, for a while. And I had first decided I was going to do it after watching someone I'm subscribed to, Much Love from Kentucky's video. And then after a while, I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to do the video. And then someone else I'm subscribed to, One Sexy Tina 1, she's holding like a contest giveaway. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the video, and I'm gonna enter the video into her giveaway because it's a really good. I never entered any contest videos like that, and I never seen any contest videos like that. And basically, the subject of the matter is giving a life lesson to other women. Hold on, let me turn off the TV. Okay, my bad. I had to turn off the TV because there was too much going on in my background. Okay, I'll just go ahead and get to the video because I don't want it to be super long, but it kind of was touchy subject for me. So yeah, basically, as you guys that are subscribed to me know, I have a 5-year-old son. And he's my only one. I haven't had any children since him. He's my only baby for right now. But in other videos I have stated that I have stepchildren. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know I have stepchildren. If you've seen other videos and you follow me on Twitter, you know if you follow me on Twitter and you watch other videos, you know I have stepchildren as well. And I have 2 stepkids, they're from 2 different mothers. One of my stepkids is a girl. She's about 9 years old, and my other stepchild is a boy. He's 5 years old, and as you guys know, my son is 5. So, yes, baby. Huh? Yeah, give mommy a minute. I'm doing a video.
Can we do a movie night?
Yes, we could do. Okay.
And you want to get money?
Rashad, mommy doing a. Okay, mommy doing a video. It's like this way always knows when I'm doing a video. Sorry about that. I had to go tend to my child. It is what it is. Okay, like I stated before, my stepson is 5 years old and my son is 5. My son is older than my stepson by a month. Now, Much Love from Kentucky had a video up about this woman messing with a married man and conceiving a child, and they lived on the same street. Yada yada yada. Now that wasn't the case for me, but when I met my now hubby, my son was conceived 4 months after us dating, and it wasn't the best possible situation to conceive a child, but it was what it was. Our relationship was fairly new. We were still, issues, whatever. So in a sense, I really didn't know my son's father, my hubby, until I had my son, which is sad, but it like I said, the situation is what it is. My son was born in January of 06. In February of 06, a month to the exact date, because my son was born on the 26th. And on the 26th of February, my hubby told me about my now stepson. And initially, my reaction was, I was heartbroken. Even though, we hadn't been together a while. We hadn't been together that long after conceiving my son. I had my whole pregnancy, thinking. Because at the beginning of my pregnancy, I wasn't even sure about, the type of relationship we were going to have. Because, we were in a relationship, but, I don't know how to explain it, but we were in a relationship. But, for some reason, I guess, being around single people, being around single mothers. My mom was a single mother. So, I kind of was trying to brace myself just in case he was going to be one of those type of men. So I was like, okay, what you want to do? I'm keeping my baby. Are you going to be a part of my child's life? And he was like, well, we in a relationship. I know it's not the best, but, we should work on it. because I want to raise our child together. He came from a broken family as well, so you know, he was like, you know, I want to do it different for my child. So, you know, I go through the whole pregnancy, and we're good, and then he tells me this, and I'm devastated, and I'm crushed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what is really gonna, how is this gonna work out? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna, like, I was just everywhere. But I was like, well, I want to meet your son. I want to meet him. So the first day I met him, he was 2 months old. I was going on a job interview that day, and he was watching my son, and she has his baby mama had something to do, so she was like, you know what, I need you to watch the baby too. So she brought the baby here to my house, and he was gonna watch both of the kids here, and he actually did, because I wasn't gone that long. And when I came back, he was, I mean, well, before I left, he was there. But when I came back is when I got to really, you know, see him and hold him, and I was just like, well, that's your son. Because I saw a resemblance with my son and him. So I was like, yeah, that's your son. So he was like, well, okay. And even then, it hurt me, because I still didn't know how to take in a situation. I was just like, I didn't know what to do. Because this was not something I've ever dealt with, obviously. And this was not something anybody I've known has ever dealt with. So this was like new to me. I was just like, okay. Time went on, and he started to come around more. And when he started to come around, I was a bit standoffish, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do, because I knew I wasn't his mother, but I knew he was a child. So like anything, I guess what, feeding him or anything, like my hubby always did it, because I didn't know like how to, I was still dealing with the situation. So after years and years and years, I finally came, I mean after years, not after years and years and years, but after a while, I finally came to terms with, okay, this is my child's brother. This is my hubby's son. This is my hubby's child. Regardless of what happened, how the situation came about, this is what it is. This is the situation, and I'm choosing to be here, so I'm choosing to deal with it. And at first, I wasn't sure about, you know, how to deal with it, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to be even part of the situation. And it was so funny, like how people, when I first, because I don't hold back anything from my friends and family, and because I don't want nothing to be thrown back up in my face. So I just told everybody what was going on. At first people was like, oh, like, why are you still with him, and he did that to you? But something in my heart told me, you know what, work it out. You love him, and this is your son's father, and it's more to this than what's in your face right now. It's more to what's going on right now. Just stick it out and you'll see. So as time went on, I dealt with it, and you know, he came around a lot. I like after a while, I took on the role as, you know, as a stepmother. Anything, you know, I fed him, bathed him, took him out, brought him stuff. Anything that my son had, I made sure he had, if, you know, we were able to do it when he came over here. All of that. And it was like, it's not funny, but it's like a different situation. Now, me doing this video, I thought me doing this was going to be a lot longer. I guess I'm not going into full detail like I thought I was going to go into. But basically, me doing this video to state that my life lesson from this situation was that you don't, everyone makes mistakes, and you don't cancel somebody out for one mistake. I'm not to say that my stepson is a mistake, because he's not. And honestly, the whole situation with my stepson and everything that happened, I believe has humbled me and made me a better person and a better mother, believe it or not. But I'm saying, like, you don't cancel somebody out over one mistake. I know people are watching this video like, well, he cheated on you and had a child. Like, that's not just no one little mistake. That's something huge. But in the same token, on his part, I knew it's not something, you know, he did intentionally to hurt me. And I knew regardless of that, like, what we have was stronger than that. And it's so funny, like, you know, when it first happened, I'm not going to even call them friends. I had associates who were like, well, yeah, he cheated on her, had a baby on her, and he probably still messing with his baby mama. She's so stupid. And people were like, you know, look at him, like, why are you holding on to him? Like, look at what, you know, he's not a catch. He's not a prize. But I always saw the potential in him that nobody else saw. So it's funny now, like, to look back at what people used to say then, and then like how people are always telling me, oh, you have such a good man, oh, he's this and that, oh, he really loves you. Like, I knew all of this then, and nobody else saw it but me. So I'm happy I stuck it out. And like I was saying before, my life lesson from this situation was basically, you don't cancel somebody out because of a mistake. If you truly feel something, you truly believe something, you go with what you feel and what you believe. And two, you don't ever look at somebody's situation and be like, well, I wouldn't do that if I was her. Oh, well, she's stupid. Oh, well, especially when it comes to relationship, because you never know what you would deal with and what you would put up with until you're there. Like Carrie Hill used to say, like, everyone has their breaking point. Every woman has a breaking point. Every woman has a deal breaker. And I've learned that to never say when I look at somebody else's situation and be like, oh, that could never be me. I could never put up with that. I could never deal with that. Because I would have never thought that here I would be a stepmom to a child that's the same age as my dad, was conceived around the same time my child was conceived. And granted, I'm not advocating this situation. I'm not saying, oh, if your man cheat on you, stay with him. Or if your man have a baby on you, stay with him. No, I'm not advocating that at all, because I did what worked for me and my family. And looking at it now, I'm happy I did what I did. And in the same token, I'm not saying that's what somebody else should do, because it may not work for someone else, but it works for me. This is not the easiest situation to deal with emotionally, with the baby mama aspect, because even to this day, our kids are 5 years old, and it's still like little issues. But when those little issues present themselves, I don't look at it as though, oh my gosh, like, oh, I don't want him around, I can't deal with her. I don't even look at it as like, I can't deal with her. I look at it, all right, you feel that way, whatever. Is that going to stop him from coming over on the weekend? Like, it's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about him. It's about these kids. And this situation is like, I'm still adjusting to it, because it's not the easiest situation for these kids, especially as they get older and they start to question things and they start to wonder, like, something's not normal, something's not right. So when it comes to both of them, I try to keep the situation as normal as possible as I can on my end, and try to do what I can. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. I guess I just wanted to do this video to get it out, and I don't know, hopefully somebody gained something from this. If not, it was therapeutic for me to make the video, to finally say it, finally put it on video. I mean, people that's close to me know, but like, I have a lot of people, when they, like, you know, my son's teachers, or some people that don't know me, and they like, okay, well, how old are they? 5? Oh, well, you know, your kids. I was like, nah, well, he's my child and this is my stepson, and people, you know, so whatever. But I don't even know if I'm gonna put this video up after I look at it. But until next time, I'm out. Sorry, I felt the need to state this before I actually edited and uploaded the video to YouTube. My son's father and I, my hubby, we were in a relationship when we conceived my son. I was not the jump off like Tina was saying in her video today. He was not in a relationship before he got with me. We were in a relationship, and I guess he just happened to have a relationship with her at the same time. After initially we started dating, because, you know, me and her spoke, we compared notes just like women do. And he, I guess, started dating her after we were dating. So he wasn't a married man, because I know I stated that much love from Kentucky's video. I just wanted, I guess by making this video, I wanted to kind of state my take on dealing with a situation like that. Well, my little take on it, because I didn't really go much into details. But again, until next time, I'm out.